Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you for joining. John Uche, you're welcome. Please like and share as you join us. Like and share the program on your platform. Share to family and friends. Share to everyone that is close to you. Help us to share so that we can reach to as many people as possible. This is our time to preach the gospel of Biafra. We are going to take some few minutes to preach this message, and I urge every one of you to please like and share the program. Share the program in all your platforms. Any WhatsApp group where you belong, please share the program wherever you belong. Share to family and friends. Share to your neighbors. Try to reach out to anybody you can reach out to, because we cannot afford to keep ourselves. This is a message that must be preached and carried to the end of the world. You must play your own part, and do not allow anyone to remind you or take your position. As you join us on this broadcast, invite somebody to join. Don't enjoy it alone. As you join the broadcast, make sure you bring at least one person to join you. I don't think we're asking for too much. At least one person. Wave TV, you're welcome. Thank you for joining. Welcome you, Wave TV. Thank you so much for being part of the program. So while we wait for others to join us before we commence the program, like and share. As we are waiting for other people, all you have to do is to like and share so that others can join us. Like and share so that others can join us. Wherever you are, please click like as you join and invite somebody to join us. Don't enjoy this message alone. We have that civic responsibility to preach the gospel and make sure we carry everybody along. We make sure we carry everybody along. Don't allow anybody to distract you. Do not allow anyone to distract you. Distraction might be coming from all corners. Discouragement might be coming from all corners. But as they try to discourage you, never give up. Continue to stand your ground and do that which you know you can do. We have already signed up for this thing that we are doing today, and there is no going back. Every one of you that is watching this program, you know what today is. Today is the first day of the Heroes Day Sit at Home, which is supposed to last for 3 days. Today is 29. We are having the Sit at Home on 29th, 30th, and 31st. Today is the first day of the Heroes Day Sit at Home. A sit at home that we have chosen to honor our heroes. At the same time, honor them in a more befitting way by casting our vote on the self-referendum. Today is a massive success. We recorded success today. We got videos, pictures, confirmations on ground on how today went. And I bet you it was successful. Do not bother yourself with the blackmailers, the opposition, the haters. Don't bother yourself. The one Nigerian is. In every time there's never a time we are expecting that there will be 100% compliance. We always know that 1 or 2% that they are using, who are working for the zoo, they will always fall back. They will always like to create their distraction, create the impression that people are not coming out. Don't bother yourself. I can assure you that Biafrans came out massively to cast their vote. And the sit at home was observed in Biafra land. There is no doubt anyway. The sit at home was observed. Don't allow anybody to deceive you, to distract you, because you know, the zoo, they are very good in manipulating, they are very good in distraction, they are very good in preaching lies. But because we have known them and what they can do, we are not distracted. You that is watching me as a Biafran, do not get distracted. Don't allow anything to move you. This is not the first time we are seeing their blackmail. This is not the first time we are hearing about their propaganda. This is not the first time they are throwing all their nonsense towards us. But each time they come with their blackmail, we are always winning. We are 1,000 miles ahead of them. And that is how we will continue to be, ahead of them. Chukwu Okike Abia, who gave us the opportunity to come today, will always stand with us. Please, as you join, if they kick you out, try to come back. We know what they are doing. They are trying everything possible to put us down, to see that people did not hear us. As we started this program on the YouTube, I will see it was rising up to 12 people in a few minutes that we came in, but now they have reduced it to 1 person. On Facebook, the same thing. It is up and down, up and down, up and down. And in all of these platforms, both the Facebook and the YouTube, none of them have less than 10,000 followers. Both of them, none of them have less than 10,000 followers. This one is, I think, it's up to 15,000 followers each. And in the midst of all these followers, you come online, you will only see few people, 1, 2 people watching. But we are not troubled, we are not bothered. Let them continue their blackmail and propaganda. Let them continue to attack our platforms. It cannot change anything. I will still preach the message that I have come to preach. Complete my message. And Chukwu Okike Abia will breathe on that message. And it will still get to the length it's supposed to get to. That is why we are not bothered. No matter how they try to confuse themselves, they will not succeed. No matter how they try to distract themselves, they will not succeed. Because we know what we are fighting for. We know why we came. We know what we want. And none of them can stop us. Never. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. They sit at home in Biafra land today. Was a success. This is the first day of the 3-day sit at home. It recorded success. And I have to use this opportunity to thank every Biafran that participated. Wherever you are as a Biafran, and you were part of this very sit at home, may Chukwu Okike Abia continue to guide you, protect you. Both those in the homeland and those who are abroad. That participated in one way or the other to assist to see that this very sit at home become a success. We appreciate every one of you. Chukwu Okike Abia has already started his work and is going to finish it. The zoo has ended. They are helpless. They have nothing to offer anymore. They have tried all their propaganda and blackmail. None is working. But because Biafrans are very friendly and we are loving people, our prime minister have also given them an advice. Our prime minister have given them an advice, and I hope they take that advice. You're welcome, Ngozi Obara. Thank you so much for joining. Our sister Ngozi Obara, thank you so much for joining. I hope they are going to listen to that advice that was given. The Prime Minister of Biafra, advised them that they should stop running helter-skelter. They should stop bragging. They should stop wasting their money, bribing social media networks. Instead, they should go and engage Finland. They should go and engage Finland to mediate between them and Biafra. The only thing they can do is to go and engage Finland to mediate between them and Biafra. When you are talking about kidnapping Master Simon, arresting Simon, you know that it's just the water you are pouring in stone. When you are talking to Finland, doing it, there's nothing to talk about to Finland. There's nothing to discuss. Engage them and mediate. Ask them to mediate between Biafra and Nigeria. That is the only way you can find your peace. That is the only way Biafrans can pay attention. The Prime Minister made it clear. Some of you are looking down on Finland. Finland is a giant when it comes to mediation. Finland has done it before between Namibia and South Africa. And they are going to do it again. They are ready to do it again and again. Every one of you that is watching this program, wherever you are, I urge you to stand firm. Please like and share this program in your platform. Share to family and friends. Share this program to any place where you are connected to, so that people can join us and hear the gospel of truth. Anyone that is trying today that you're going to suppress Biafra by guns and bullets, you are wasting your time. If you think you're going to suppress Biafra by your propaganda and blackmail, you're wasting your time. If you think you can suppress Biafra by lying, you are wasting your time. Not in this time. Chiboy John, you're welcome. Thank you for joining. You are wasting your time. The only thing you can do today, just as our prophets have advised, that is how good we are. We are not just up about wars. We are doing the right thing and trying as much as possible to help to see that things are done the way it's supposed to be without shedding of blood. At every point in time that our enemy has come after us, we have always taken all the preventive measures to see that blood is not shed. We have always left a room for discussion. But the enemies we are dealing with are so devilish that they do not want peace. That is why today they are still focusing on buying arms and ammunition. They are focusing on getting missionaries from across the world instead of doing a simple thing. Engage with Finland to negotiate between you and the Biafran people. That is the thing, not to go to Finland and consult Finland and tell Finland and discuss Finland on how to do it. Everything you are going to present to Finland on their table, it's not going to work. Chukwu by his grace kept Finland for a day like this. In as much as we know that Every country is pursuing their interests. They have conscience and they know where to put their interest. If Nigerian government wants peace, if Nigerian government sincerely want to talk to Biafran people, they should go and meet Finland government to mediate between them and the government of Biafra. This is a very high tip that every reasonable or sensible person should jump on it. But if you refuse, there's no problem. The Biafran people are equal to the tax. And whatever cup you use to measure for us, we are going to use the same cup to measure for you. Those ammunitions you are importing, those supply you are waiting for October. As you are bringing supply for October to equip your military to come against Biafrans, the Biafran people are equally preparing. And just like the same way you wasted your Tucano jet, whatever ammunition you bring to Biafra land is going to be a waste. You made a confession that your jet on the top cannot see Biafrans on the ground. That when your jet fly over Biafra land, they can't see the Biafran soldiers. You haven't seen nothing yet. You still have the audacity to fly. You still have the opportunity to fly over Biafra. Very, very soon, you cannot fly over Biafra territory anymore. Very soon, Biafra land is going to be no-fly zone. If you're there, you go down. If you care about yourself, you should take the option that the Prime Minister have given. Follow that window. Just maybe, something might happen. The restoration of independent state of Biafra is something that is signed and sealed. And regardless what you think, how you feel, or what you say, it is not going to stop the march into Biafra. We have gone too far to go back. A lot of life have already been wasted. And there is no way we can go back. There is no way we can go back. We have gone too far to begin to think of going back. And as I speak, Biafran people, they know very well. Biafran people understood when Mazen Namdekanu said, we have crossed the Rubicon. A lot of people have died in this very struggle. Tomorrow is our main Remembrance Day, 30th of May. A day we are going to remember the heroes of Biafra, people who lost their life for us to live. Since 1945, Biafran people have been losing their life for just being a Biafran. Since 1945, Biafrans has been decimated. They've been losing their life not because they commit any crime, not because they did anything wrong, but simply because they are Biafrans. They have always been attacked since 1945. It became much more open after the 1966 revolution. After the 1966 revolution, the attack against Biafrans became too much. When they decided to name that revolution Biafran coup. It was never a Biafran coup. What happened then was a revolution. It doesn't have anything to do with Biafran coup, because there was a Yoruba in it, There are people from the Middle Belt who are part of the coup. It has nothing to do with Biafra. In fact, it was to save the zoo called Nigeria. But at the end of the day, they turned it around and said it is Biafran coup. They called it Igbo coup. And they took the life of so many Igbos. They took the life of so many people who has nothing to do with the coup. People who are not even in the military. Innocent lives were wasted. There was pogrom everywhere. And they went ahead to kill Aguirre, one of the first generals in Africa. A general, not just by mouth. He went to wars. The very first man to be in charge of the United Nations squad. He was killed in cold blood for doing nothing. His life was smoked out of him for trying to secure Nigeria. As if that is not enough, they went on rampage. So many Biafran officers in thousands were murdered. Up to this day, nobody give account of them. No befitting burial, no respect for them. These are the people we are remembering tomorrow. It didn't stop there. Our children were starved to death. Up to 3 million children lost their life out of hunger. The British and other world powers helped Nigeria to cause a blockade in Biafra land. And many Biafrans lost their lives to hunger. As if that is not enough, they still went ahead to continue to take the life of Biafran people. Up to 5 million Biafrans were murdered. Tell me what else is genocide, if not that? What else will you regard as genocide, if not what transpired? Then. And later they came and told us, no victor, no vanquish. And they said, let's try again. And they told us that we have to engage, that they are going to practice the 3R: reintegration, reconstruction, and rehabilitation. They told us there is no victor, no vanquish. After they told this lie, Biafrans decided to give it a shot to see if they have learned their lesson. No. Because the foundation is less in falsehood. They continued on the attack against Biafrans. There was no reconstruction, there was no rehabilitation, and there was no reintegration. The worst part of it is that when Biafrans, by their own self, tried to reintegrate themselves into the Zoological Republic, they were still rejected, attacked. So many lost their life. There are numerous attacks in the northern part of Nigeria. Almost all the northern states had their shot on the life of Biafrans at one time or the other. As if that is not enough. During the time Owazirike came up after a long time of the Civil War, and he began to agitate, he was attacked. Many of his followers lost their life because they are asking for self-determination. Nobody paid compensation or said sorry. It came to the time of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Many members of IPOB lost their life. When they gathered to pray, they were attacked. When they go for protests, they open fire on them. On several occasions, Biafrans lost their life massively. Nobody was asking any question. The United Nations was silent. They didn't care. As long as it doesn't affect them directly, they don't care. So Mazen Nandekano saw this, that it is too much. He couldn't bear it. He stepped up the game. He began to plan on how to defend his land. When they saw that Mazen Nandekano was getting very serious in securing Biafra lands, they went back and they planned again. They drew their plan on how to hinder the success of Biafra. They began to attack from all corners, from all angles, with their lie, with their propaganda. But Mazen Nandekano stood firm. When the Biafran people protested, they were murdered. They arrested Mazen Nandekano the very first time. And when he got his bail, they came to his house to murder him. When they came to take his life, he escaped through the whiskers. As Chukwuoke might have it, he survived. Biafran people lost their lives, so many of them. 28 men, able men, lost their life when they came to Mazen Nandekano. While they were protecting Mazen Nandekano, 28 men were mowed down. As if that is not enough. The parents of Mazen Nandekano lost their life because of the prayer. 2 of them were buried on the same day. These are the people we are going to remember tomorrow. Ikonso also died in the hand of the saboteurs. Ikonso was sabotaged by the Karawat lawyer and all the groups. He was sabotaged. And they thought that by sabotaging him, that they were going to make it. They didn't know that their sabotage is not going to lead them anywhere. They took the life of Ikonso. Enemies sold him out. Ikonso did not die in the bullets. Ikonso did not die in the war front. Ikonso was betrayed where he was sleeping. They came there and they murdered him. We will never forget. So many of our commanders lost their life in the hand of the Karawite lawyer and his cohorts. So many Biafrans, up to today, continue to lose their life. The IPOB in Nigeria betrayed so many people who lost their life just of recent, when they told them a lie and brought them out to go and campaign. After Mazen Nandekano has given a warning that there will be no protest anywhere in Biafra land. Mazen Nandekano made it clear in ABC that there will be no protest in Biafra land. And they went against the order of Mazen Nandekano. They lured Biafrans to their deaths, and we lost many Biafrans. It didn't stop there. From that moment up to today, we have continued to lose Biafrans at every point in time. But because we are formidable and we know what we want, we refuse to give up. We refuse to surrender. We continue to hold on to our faith and onto our strength because we know what we want. My fellow Biafrans, everyone that I have mentioned to you now, people I just mentioned, and people who are they are numerous. So many lives have been lost. And none of them committed any crime. People lost their lives simply because they are identified as Biafrans. The contraption called Nigeria is a place where the terrorists in uniform that call themselves police and army will tell you to your face, if you are a Biafran, that the only thing they need to take your life is to put an insignia of Biafra on you, either a flag or anything that represents Biafra, and your life is gone. And when they take your life, they will promote them for doing so. We have lost so many innocent souls. You remember the people that lost their life in Obibo? The Obibo massacre conducted by Wike. The people in Obibo did not commit any crime. The only crime they committed is that they are Biafrans, Igbo Biafrans to be precise. That was when Wike came after them. That little Hitler called Wike went to the extent of trying to change the citizenship of his own people. People who are originally Igbos, he began to force them to change their identity. Part of River State that we know that are Igbos, they speak Igbo, they answer Igbo names. In fact, their Igbo is even much more clearer than some people in the mainland. And Wike began to tell us that they came from Benin. They lied from the pit of hell, just to make sure that he discredits the Biafrans. He committed genocide against Biafrans. And he never stopped at that. He transported many Biafrans and sent them to the north. Some of them, up to this minute, they are still in the north, in the prison. Some cannot be found, some have died. There's no information about them. Which one am I going to count? Is it one or two? Tragedy has befallen Biafran people just because they are Biafran. It is not because they committed any crime. Being a Biafran, being identified as a Biafran in Nigeria is a suicide mission. This is the situation we found ourselves. And in that situation, many Biafrans have lost their life in that. And I can tell you, there is no family in Biafra land that did not lose a soul in the hand of Nigeria. There is no family in Biafra land that have not lost a soul in the hand of Nigeria in one way or the other. This is a fact. And tomorrow we are going to remember these people. Tomorrow is the remembrance day of these people. We are going to remember them. Everyone they have smoked their life away from them. We are going to call up their spirit tomorrow. We will call up their spirit tomorrow. How are you going to do it? You are going to do it by endorsing the Biafra Republic of Nigeria, endorsing our Prime Minister Mazi Samaneva. You are going to do it by casting your vote on self-referendum. That is how we can be able to awaken their spirit to join us in this battle. This is a battle that must be won. And we will not leave any stone unturned to secure victory in this battle. I urge everyone that is watching this program, do not keep it to yourself. The information you are hearing now, you might not hear it again. One of the things that we can be able to give to our heroes is to continue to fight for that thing that they died for and bring it to reality. Bringing Biafra is one of the things that we can do to appease the spirit of the Biafran heroes that have died. Wherever our eternal leader Dim Odnogojuku is, he is going to be proud of us. Wherever Effiong is, General Effiong is, he's going to be proud of us. Wherever the parents of our Mazi Nandekano are, they will be proud of us. Wherever Ikonso is at his spirit will be glad when we restore that which he died for. Ikonso fought for Biafra. He put his own life on the line. He never gave up. He stood his ground to make sure that his country comes. But his own people betrayed him. These idiots today who come to present themselves as IPOB Nigeria, the pressure group of Nigeria, the pressure group that is working with the governors, working with all the blackmailers, propagandists. We know them. We know their activities and we will never forget. For every propaganda and blackmail they present, they are going to pay. For every evil they are doing, they are going to pay. They will never go scot-free. If you are a Biafran and the only thing you are doing is to begin to act as an informant, be a hindrance, obstacle to people who genuinely want to work for the freedom of their own people. If your plan is to work against your own people, you will not see the light of the day. Those who have fought Biafra, go and check and see how they are. The other idiot they call Udele, who has been praying for the death of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who feels that he knows about the Janjaweed and he talks stupidly and foolishly. Where is he today? Where is he today? I'm asking you. Where is Udele today? Today, Udele is facing the consequence of his action, and he's going to pay. That same thing he has wished Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going to fall upon him 10 times. The same prayer he was praying for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today has been answered in his own head, and his own case is going to be worse. His own case is going to be worse. Because this is a guy who made it his own assignment to be attacking an innocent man. The zoo promoted him to the extent of they brought him to their media. The zoo brought him to conventional media. Just to hold the Biafrans, they brought a tout that doesn't have anything, any connection anywhere. It doesn't have anything to write him about. An illiterate for that matter. Simply because they see he can speak English, they brought him to their TV to come and talk trash against the Igbo Biafrans and against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. When you don't want to learn your lesson, Biafrans will teach you and you learn in the hard way. Today, that idiot is learning in the hard way. That is what he wished for himself. And we just prayed and say, whatever you wish for yourself, so be it. That thing you were wishing for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today, you have been fed with that same cup. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama guide and protect every Biafran that participated on this program today. Tomorrow is another day. And remember, tomorrow is the D-Day. The day we are going to remember our heroes. The sit at home continues. Tomorrow is going to be massive. My fellow Biafrans, don't get deceived. The first stage of the referendum of Biafra is going to end tomorrow. The first stage of the self-referendum of the Biafran people is going to end tomorrow. After tomorrow, we will see proceed at that stage. But I want you to know that there is no going back. Everything we are doing today is geared at exit from the contraption called Nigeria. Exit is the only option. There is nothing short than exit, and Biafrans are going to exit the zoo as soon as possible. No matter how they try to push their program, we are going to exit. No idiot can stop us. Today, our Prime Minister has stepped up the game. If you don't know that Biafra is gone, know it now. Even the Zoological Republic government knows it. That is why you see them behaving like people that lost something. That is why you see them going backward, because they know it has ended. Today they are on revise. Nigerian government is on revise. They are going back to the colonial masters' national pledge. Colonial master national anthem, that is where they are going back. When the other African countries are fighting to take themselves out from the hand of the colonial master. When the African countries are fighting to remove everything that has to resemble colonialism in their midst, Nigeria is bringing in colonialism in their midst. Nigeria is celebrating their colonial master, even asking them to come and take over. That is exactly what it means. When you go and bring that very flag, you are flying it, you are singing that national anthem, you are inviting the British to come and take over you when others are stepping out, when others are building future for themselves, when others are trying to create a suitable environment for themselves and run their own affairs. The Zoological Republic is busy pushing propaganda, lies, and blackmail, spending their money on social media. They are spending their money on social media, on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, paying people over there to continue to suppress our platforms. That is the only thing they are spending their money on, to suppress our platform. And that is why they have gone bankrupt. Even in all their attack and falls to make sure that they press on them, still we are waxing strong. The Biafran people are doing exploit, waxing strong in every corner, in every angle you go. You will see them there. Any place you go, you see Biafrans. Very, very strong and working hard. Wherever you are today, we must prepare ourselves for tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be the Heroes' Day and the last day of the self-referendum. The last day of the first stage. It's not the last stage. We have about 3 stages. We are still in the first stage, and the first stage is going to end tomorrow. When it ends on the 1st of June, we will enter into another stage. In the 1st of June, the second stage will be entered. The second stage will go, I think it will go until October. Then we'll enter the final stage. Already we are recording massive response. The response yesterday and today is massive. And when the numbers begin to roll in, we will understand. Our Prime Minister will always tell us how far, what is going on. He doesn't keep any secret. He's alerting the Biafran people at all times, educating the world and letting them know what is happening. And we will continue to do so until we exit the Zoological Republic completely, which is going to happen very soon. It is going to happen very soon, very, very soon. It's not going to take time. It will happen very soon. So wherever you are, I urge you to please be very careful. Do not be deceived. Be security conscious at all times. Do not allow yourself to be used as a propaganda against us. Because if you do, you will not be alive to tell the story. But yet, you cannot stop Biafra. No matter what you do, you can't stop Biafra. No matter your propaganda, your blackmail, you cannot stop Biafra. So you better go and look for something else to do. You better look for something else to do. Chukwu has given us that opportunity to regain our land, and we are going to do it by all means necessary. Tomorrow is another day. Prepare yourself. Stay at home. If you must go out, just make sure you are going to the polling unit. When you get to the polling unit, you cast your vote and you go back home and rest. When you cast your vote, you go back home and rest. Many have gone. But those of us who are still here, we keep their legacy on. The best way for us to celebrate our fallen heroes is to uphold that which they died for. That is why self-referendum is mandatory for everyone that is up to 18 years and above. If you have not casted your vote, I don't know what you're waiting for. I appreciate everyone that has been part of this program. I thank you for being part of it. No matter how they try to stop us, we were able to carry it until this time. I appreciate every single one of you that is watching, either on the Facebook or you're watching from YouTube. I thank you for being part of the program. May Chukwu continue to guide you, protect you, and secure you. We are going to get our freedom, and no man is going to stop it. I appreciate you. I thank every one of you that waited patiently up to this minute. May Chukwu guide and protect you. May Chukwu guide and protect every Biafran people. Guide and protect the Biafran Liberation Army, the resistance fighters, the strike force, our air force. May Chukwu guide and protect them. May Chukwu guide and protect the de facto government in the homeland. Guide and protect every member of the cabinet of Biafra. May Chukwu guide and protect all our media warriors that are speaking on various platforms. Every media warrior, may Chukwu guide and protect them. We pray that Chukwu will guide and protect our Prime Minister, Mazi Saman, and the up to be of Biafra land, and the Commander-in-Chief of the Apostle of Biafra. We pray that Chukwu will guide you, protect you, secure you, give you more wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. We pray for our Supreme Amazon Nandekam, for divine strength, divine wisdom, divine knowledge. Wherever Mazin Nandekam is at this moment, we pray for him for good health, for strength, for revelations. No evil shall befall him. No evil shall befall him. No evil shall befall him. No weapon formed or fashioned against us as Biafran shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against our Prime Minister Mazi Samaneko shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against Mazi Nandeka shall prosper. Thank you so much for being part of this program. Join us in the morning tomorrow on another episode. Join us tomorrow in the morning on the second day of the referendum, and we will continue from there. If you have not clicked notification bell, touch the notification bell so that it will notify you when I come online. And also like and share to all platforms. Thank you so much for being part of us, and stay blessed. I will see you again tomorrow by the special grace of spoken word. Biafra government, peace, progress, unity, and liberty. We move airborne.